Asvins movie synopsis. 5 youngsters decide to explore an abandoned mansion in London as part of their job. Little do they know that their decision would put their lives in danger. Ashwin's movie review, aspiring YouTubers, an abandoned bungalow, and a demonic spirit. This seems to be the one line for most of the horror flicks that we get to witness in the current era, and frankly, it's quite tiring. Vasant Ravi's latest flick, Ashwins, 2, follows a similar template, but thankfully, the premise and the concept that it deals with in the latter half make it an attempt that deserves a watch. 5 youngsters from India, Arjun, Vasant Ravi, Ritu, Saraswati Menon, Grace, Varun, Muralitharan, and Rahul, Udhayadeep, are assigned a job to explore an abandoned mansion in London that remains a mystery. The building once belonged to Athi Rajagopal, Vimala Raman, an archaeologist, who was an expert in religious rituals. As the 5 friends enter the mansion despite knowing the dangers involved, every individual starts experiencing supernatural encounters that put their lives in misery. But destiny gives Arjun a way to destroy the demon within and also save his friends who are suffering in an intermediate state of death. Director Tarun Teja's vision to make a horror thriller that's technically sound is quite laudable, and that's one of the reasons why Ashwins might work among the fans of this genre. The jump scares don't really scare us, but the sound mixing is brilliant enough to give us that eerie experience now and then. In fact, one of the characters in the film is shown to be an aspiring sound engineer who takes up the responsibility of capturing the different sounds that they experience during the mission. That said, the first half doesn't have moments to hold the viewer's attention due to weak plotting. We mainly get jump scares and not real surprises and conflicts. The writer also takes a lot of time to narrate the past of Athi Rajagopal and what kind of miseries she had to go through after her expedition to a small town near Kanchipuram. The tonal shift in the second half, from horror to psychological thriller, works both for and against the film. The high concepts that come into play make us invest in the world that Tarun has created. It talks about demons and good minds within us, the intermediate state in death, the curse, and more. As a writer, Tarun definitely has stayed true to his vision, but if it would have translated better on screen with proper cinematic language, and allowed viewer to understand things, this would have helped the film to create an impact. Vasant Ravi has delivered an intense performance, yet again, especially in the climax. There's nothing much to complain about the cast of the film. Saraswati Menon, director Rajiv Menon's daughter, plays Vasant's pair, and she makes quite an impressive debut. Also, Vimala Raman, who appears for the most parts in the second half, gives a performance that is something to watch out for. Ashwins is quite interesting in terms of ideas, but the main issue is that they don't come together